Hello, this is Shantae with Brown Sugar Talks and the Black Unicarns. Man, y'all. So, anyway, I am talking about some things today because just like a quick little show, because my other show was like kind of different. But anyway, I want to talk about Monetize Me. I am a woman that likes to make my own money. Like, I don't know what person out there, what woman would want that. Like, even with me being so stuck into family and all different things like that, I actually would just want to make my own money. I have a lot of ideas and work that I would like to do. It's so many things I want to produce, direct, and write, and all these different things. I like to have my own money. I don't like asking other people for anything. I don't want to be in a situation where I love somebody for money. And even if I was in a situation where it was about money, and I have been in a situation where it was about money, it just wasn't about money. Like the person had a lot of money. I didn't want the money. I actually enjoyed the time that I spent with the person. So even though he could buy all these different things, I didn't ask him to buy those things for me. I still used my little penny ante check to buy what I needed to buy. Eat clothes. I mean, he will buy like stuff for the house, like soap, deodorant, different things like that. Like we'll go to the store together, get groceries. He'll buy groceries. He'll pay for the gas. He bought me like a truck, whatever. But at the end of the day, I never asked him for real for anything because it wasn't for him to pay my way in my life. And I also felt like if he paid my way in my life, that he would have some type of control over me. I also gave him like $200 to $250 a month for like rent and food and whatever. So I even helped with some of the stuff too. That wasn't something that was like that had to be done, I don't think, but at least it was done. I'm just not a like I'm just not that kind of person. And I've been like that since I was younger. Like I always tell the story about my grandma. Like my grandma would buy stuff, because my family, like because we stayed in the same house, it was like my mom, my aunt and her kids, and me, my mom and her children, and my grandma. And so my grandma, she made a lot of money. She had money coming in. So anyway, my grandmother would Virgo too. She liked expensive things. She liked to save her money and she wanted to get dressed up on Sundays. So that was her thing to do. And also, like when we went to church conventions and stuff, she would prefer to pay for us to travel. She would prefer to pay for us to go to different places. And also the church would help out too. So like if we couldn't go, then the church would actually help us pay. But what I found out was, it's like when I went to college, my grandmother would be like, yeah, and then you send me the money. I bought you this, now you pay me for it. Well, I could get to the mall if I wanted to. And I also have money and I work like 4 jobs. I'm a hardworking person. Like I'm just not that type of person. I just don't want anybody to have that type of management over me. You know what I'm saying? It's like I don't care if I have to work at a job. I don't care if I have a business or whatever. I just don't need anybody trying to micromanage me. And so that's the stuff that'll like truly piss me the fuck off, because and that's why all this like stalking shit is pissing me off too, because they feel like they can go back through my past and pick out parts and then say, this is me now, or this is what I got to do, or something like that. And it's like, no, you don't have any control over that. And that's why I would kill you. So it's like, yeah, all my life, I have actually just been on my own. I've been poor. Like, I'm not even gonna lie and be like, oh yeah, I even when I traveled, the way that I would travel, I told somebody about this. As a single person, it's a cool way to travel, especially if you got people that really care about you too. Like, for real. I mean, somebody told me it was dangerous. I didn't think so, because it wasn't. Like, it was like I would just be going from the airport to the car or whatever. So anyway, what happens is like during the Christmas times, people will want your seat. So like, say for instance, they didn't get a ticket or whatever, and it'd be like what is it called? It's like they'll want your seat, so they'll say, "Would somebody like y'all?" I just found out about this though, for real. On a Luke, okay, I don't even know what a Luke is, but listen. So you'll be at the airport, you get one ticket, right? You sit there, and somebody will say, can somebody trade this ticket? And then they take a longer flight. So it's just you. I'm just a single person. So I would take a flight from Kansas. Like, instead of just going straight to St. Louis, from Texas to St. Louis, I might take a plane from Texas to Kansas. I might have to stay in Kansas overnight because, it's summer. It's winter time. So sometimes it's like a delay. So then if you stay overnight, they'll give you a hotel room, they'll give a car, they'll take the hotel van to take you wherever you gotta go to get whatever you gotta get. And you get to stay in a city for the night. You can even go to the club, they'll pick you up, whatever. So once you get back to the airport or whenever you trade your ticket in, they actually give you credit. So you will have like, they'll give you maybe $350 for the ticket. Like they'll give you the value of the ticket for you switching your flight. So then when you get those credits, like for real, you can end up with 1,000, 1,500, like for real, every year, like for 3 years I did that. I think I had like $900 credit for flights from Southwest. And it's just a good way for you, like an easy, quick way for you to make money. And it wasn't something I would do on purpose, but shit, when I found out they was doing it, as soon as they say it, I'll be the first one at the desk. Yes, I'll take it. Yes, I'll take it. Yes, I'll take it. And anyway, like I said, sometimes you get caught up and you have to stay a night or whatever somewhere else. And I would do it on my way going and on my way coming back. So all you gotta do really is just call your family and let them know I'm gonna be in Kansas City instead of going back to Texas. I'm gonna be in this place instead of going back to Texas straight away. So, and like I said, it just end up giving you more money. And if you do it like that, you get like, for real, that's about $600 of flights that you could take. And then you gotta think about when they have sales and stuff like that. So all you gotta do is call in with your flight, with your number, your Southwest number, whatever that is, and just it'll just hold your credit and they'll just tell you, get a flight. So anyway, what I'm saying is like, it's other ways for you to, even though you poor, even though you single, it's so many other ways for you to still have a life of value without having to ask a man for anything. You see what I'm saying? Because you would think that after all the stuff I've been through, that's something that I would do. Like that maybe I was like living with people and asking them for something. No, he was like the only person I actually lived with. Like everybody else was living with me, or they were living off me, or they were getting rides from me or whatever. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, I don't know. I'm just not a person that would like that. I don't want to get on. I want to get online and be like, look at this fly ass backpack, because I want to go hiking. I'm like, look at this backpack. Like, what I'm saying? What if me and this person got kids? Like, I got some snacks. I got a secret pouch in my backpack. Like, I love a backpack. Like, it's so funny how people to put so much value on what somebody buy you. And it's like really not even about that. Like, it's like the person that's probably having the best time is the one that's not online all the time. Like, it's probably the person that's having the best time is the one that's not out there like trying to show off a dress or whatever. It's just something just beautiful about being able to spend time with people like that. You know what I'm saying? It's like not always an advertisement. It's just we taking pictures because we happy and we want to show you that we having a good time on this trip. So like yeah, it's like that's crazy to me to be like, he got me. Yeah, do y'all know I can't stand purses? I started that company or whatever with Brandon. Brandon started buying the purses. I'm like, and he like, well, you need to carry a purse. Like, no, I don't. Like, who the hell you talk? I'm not carrying that purse. Like, it has to be something unique. I'm an artist, so it has to be like something unique about the purse for me to want it. And sometimes, the best purses I find are at the Goodwill. Like, that's what I like. You know what I'm saying? It's like I like something that's unique about it. Even with my clothes, it's like it has to be, if I'm going to spend the money for it, it has to be of value and it has to be unique. And so those are the things that I usually keep with me. Like even now, I probably could still fit the stuff I have left over inside of a backpack. The things that I would really want to keep with me, I could probably put in the backpack. So yeah, it's like, I don't know. Just sometimes don't put, if somebody is pressuring you that way to make you think that those things are important, they are not. You can buy things of quality for yourself, and you can find some of those things, like I said, thrifting and going to estate sales and all those different things too. I do think that it's more about the journey than it is about what is about the materialistic things that come along with it. I'm just not a materialistic person. I am a Virgo. I am material. I ain't gonna lie. Like, okay, I like quality. Like I like lining in my clothes. I like nice coats, and those have to be lined too. I like nice hats, but they have to be stylish. All my accessories, I don't fake, as long as they are a statement piece. My shoes, I want those kind of like a statement piece too, but I like my tennis shoes to be comfortable. The funny thing about me too is I just started wearing tennis shoes 11 years ago, like when I had my son. So I didn't put a lot of value into tennis shoes. I used to buy Converse All Star, like the 1 star Converse or the Converse All Star, and then I never owned a pair of Converse until now. Like I just started buying Converse like what 3 or 4 years ago. But for real, I used to wear a Converse All Star. If my shoes got messed up, I could just go buy another pair of Converse. Converse all 1 star, Converse 1 star. If I got a pair of tennis shoes to work out in, they would be like $30 and under. I just started putting money into my shoes because I know now I walk a lot more. So now I would prefer to pay $60, $70, $100 for a shoe. And that's only because I would think that it would last longer and be good for me. You know, because even the shoes I have now, I still have the shoes. They probably need to be thrown away, my tennis shoes. But that's all I'm saying. It's like, at some point and I'm not a brand whore, but I do like quality. So I used to go to United Colors of Benetton and Taylor for real. You know, and Anthropologie is not always quality either. I like mod cloth too. But and when I was wearing those brand names or trying to find them, I would pay $6, $7 for them, sometimes 10, because I was like a size 8, or 8 to 10. So I wasn't even, and I had a discount. So, you know, I was paying like 20% out. So what I'm saying is like, it's such a life that you can have. Like a retail life is a life you can have for the cost of so little money. A life of travel is something you can have for the cost of so little money. You know, your first investment would be that first ticket. I'm not joking. The first investment for real that I had was my first ticket to travel. That's it. And after that, I started figuring out how to get the money during the holiday times. It's just like, give up that seat. I give up the seat. And, you know, I eventually get there. I get to stay home for 3 days and then I get to go back. And the other thing about that is like, if you really don't like staying at home for a long time, you got credit. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to ask your mama or daddy to help you change your flight. You can just go ahead and change your flight and get the hell on with your life. So, yeah, I don't know. It's like, monetize me. Don't do that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Don't spend your life chasing a bag or a man for a bag. Chase a man because you like him, because you like his essence and his presence, and he offers you something. The other thing is that this is my idea too. If I'm able to build a friendship or a network or a family or whatever, we are still able to work together and build all those things that we could have together, especially if the person got their head on straight. If this person is like thinking business and let's open up and let's have about possibilities, let's start here on the front porch, let's sit on the lawn and sell this, guess the fuck what? That's a person that's creating something beautiful with you. And at the same time, being able to have fun with it or whatever, that's something good too. And that's all I'm saying. And it's like, I know that's hard because not everybody is in that mindset, especially with everything that I have been through and everybody that people think they got to do to me and all this different stuff. That's not normal. That is not normal. These things that they are setting up is because they wanted to set those things up and put those things in my place and all this different stuff because they felt like they were better and they want to teach me and all that. They don't have nothing to do with how really good it is. Because at the times that it was supposed to be good, it was good. Okay, that's how I know. So all I'm saying is like, yeah, just chill about that shit. Like, don't get flown out and get raped, you know, because he gonna feel like if he fly you out there, you know, he can do whatever he wants to with you. He can treat you however he wants to. He can ignore you. I had one guy, he took me out to dinner one day for my birthday. He called me, take me out to dinner for my birthday, and he sat on the phone the host. I had to tell him to get off the phone. This is my birthday. Why should I have to tell you that? And that respect should already be given to me. But it was because, again, he had the house, you know what I'm saying? He got the car, he got this, he got that. And he thinking that he giving me a gift or a present to be with him. That's not a present, you know? And and then not to be asked, I would have preferred to go bowling or skating or something stupid like that. Like, I like to be, you know what I'm saying? Like, I like to be moving or something like that. I like to be laughing and talking and joking and feeling uncomfortable in the middle of the thing, trying to talk loud. You know, it's like so many different ways to love and create a relationship. And, you know, I don't know what I'm saying, but it's like, that's it. Like, it's like, I hate when somebody just feel like, well, because I'm her, then you should be okay. And it's like, nigga, you what you doing though? So it's like, yeah, you just, I don't know, y'all just, I say still sit back and think about your friendships and the goofiness and like all those times and fucking up your makeup and going out and spending $5 and feeling stupid and it's so many more, it's just so many more things that we could be worried about. And so yeah, I wouldn't put any value to what these people are doing. You have to find significance in yourself. You have to love yourself first. And once that happens, it's almost like all that stuff starts to fall in place. And don't be deceitful towards people either. Okay, next one. A new woman. Ooh, y'all be getting those new women, and then y'all go over there and y'all think, man, I'm finna make this shit happen. This finna be some shit. Well, anyway, what I'm saying is like, that's something that's hard because it's so many times where men can get a new woman, but a woman can't get a new man. You know what I'm saying? And it's not because she's not attractive or anything like that. It's actually because sometimes we don't want one. Like it's almost like, why? Why would I waste that time? But then to be caught up on the old guy, that's normal too. To still out what it is, because that's hurt. That's like a hurtful thing. Eric Jackson. But it's like, I don't know. Like that one I wouldn't be able to explain, like for real, because I'm not a man. And if I have left somebody, I never left them for somebody new. I just left them because they were undesirable to me. So I don't know. It's like, I don't know. I wouldn't know. I don't even know why I put down, but I thought it was like good to hear what he was saying. Like he was saying how when they get a new woman, they put more time and effort into her and all the different stuff. And for real, when they do leave me for somebody else, or if they leave me for somebody else, I really don't be giving two fucks. Because I actually am thinking, you not offering her no more than you offered me. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like you still got the same car, you live in the same house. You know what I'm saying? I even had a girl come to me. Her name was, I forgot her name. Anyway, so one of these stalker people that's been trying to hunt me down and all this different stuff. She was actually talking about how she fixed the guy's credit and she did this, that, and the other. And it's like, I don't know if she was talking about Marcus or not, but that would be a lie because I was the one that had to pay the debt off. You see what I'm saying? Like I paid the debt off. I paid the debt to the apartment off. It's just little things like that where I'm just like, what y'all trying to say? Like I don't even think y'all even know the story. Even when there was one girl, she cut her arm so she could pretend that the guy cut her or something, and he would have went back to jail. Just things like that. Like it was just like, y'all know the stories. Y'all just trying to reenact them in y'all own way. And it's like, why are you doing it? Like, don't you see that the boy was abusive? So what I'm saying is like, just with a new woman, who cares? Like for real, don't put your value into him like that. This now is for you to value yourself because for real, they not you. And he got to take time to get used to her, just like he had to take time to get used to you. And even with that, he still doesn't know her and she doesn't know him. Only person that really know anything is you. And that's the value in everything that you have. And now you know how to move. That's all I'm saying. Like, I don't know. It's hard because, like I said, it's because you put something into somebody that you probably knew wasn't worth that shit in the first place. That be the motherfucker right there. You be like, this nigga don't even know how to wipe his ass. I've been living with this nigga. He don't know how to do nothing. And he didn't and he didn't left you. He really came and told you he don't want you. You be like, nigga, you can't do nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, how you get her? Like that shit be really perplexing you. Like, this motherfucker went and got a whole new motherfucking woman. You know what I'm saying? Oh my God, that shit be killing me. Like, oh my God, that shit. That be the kid. This nigga got 4 fingers.
Oh my God. Dinosaurs.
Oh my God. But anyway, yeah, y'all just that be the part. That be the hardest part. That be the hardest part. It's just like realizing that you was already too good for him in the first place. And he done went out and got a whole other woman. So that's the whole thing. That's the part you really got to get over. Is the fact that you gave somebody that was less than your time, your energy, your space. You know what I'm saying? Your heart, your whatever, and you still sitting there like, what's? It ain't nothing wrong with you. It ain't nothing wrong with you at all. It's just for real. He just tried to cash in on a new model, and I say, y'all, I would pray for this man to leave me. Like, I'm serious. I'd be in there. You see what I done done? I done wrote the letter. I done put stuff in a journal about it, all kind. He just so fucking knows. He want to go through everything. Okay, then go through it. Okay, and I would spend time out with my friends. But what I'm telling y'all is like, I prayed for him to go. And I'm serious. I hope y'all be doing the same damn thing too. When they walk out that door and tell you they got that new woman, have a celebration. That's why, that's why I was happy when somebody started saying, let's have divorce parties and stuff like that. Y'all do. Y'all gotta start having that shit for yourself, because you was probably better than them anyway. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, what value did he bring to your life other than paying some damn bills or something like that? That's why I like to be independent. That's why I like to have my own fucking money. So I don't know. That's it. And they've been teaching us that throughout history. Women have been teaching us that for a long fucking time. Even in the 50s, you keep your little can and you kick that little change and you put that shit inside that damn can and you just say that shit. So they've been teaching us that for a long fucking time. And that's why, because they'll try to find a way, they'll die, something like that. But anyway, it's always like they got another woman, they got a bad habit of gambling, it's always something. And you got to have a little money for yourself, because he ain't really giving nothing for you to put in your pocket. So I don't know. That's all I'm saying. Is like, new woman, don't even waste your time being jealous or not. I would just straight up go to the gym and start working on myself so I can go and get what I gotta get and move on with my life. I also thought about stages of life and how essential it is for us as women to like recognize those stages and not try to ridicule each other for those stages either, because it's just so many different stages, and there's so many different wants and needs at different times of our life, in different spaces and all those different things. So I say, yeah, lend yourself some what is it, leeway for all that stuff, because in the end, man, you got one life. You gotta live it. And this motherfucker not already wasted some of the time in that motherfucker. So fuck that. Go on, girl. Get a new boo too. Get a new book. Buy a new car. Whatever the hell you gotta do. Start walking, start meditating, praying. Whatever you gotta do that. But whatever you do, don't trip off him having no new nothing. You hear me? Because you'll be really sitting there like, he know he want, you see. And then the other thing about that is, be happy for him. That'll surprise the fuck out of him. Be happy for him. If he finally got somebody that can make him happy and can put him in a good space, be happy for him. I think that'll help you move on too. Just be happy for him. Just let him know, I am very happy for you. And let him move on with whatever he got to move on so that he can be happy too. You know what I'm saying? It's like sometimes, yeah, don't even take it as a diss. Take it as an awakening or something like that. And that's why I say sometimes too, it's better for you to talk and be friends first. Because when you do break up, sometimes it's really not that he was a bad person. Sometimes y'all just were not made for each other. And that's all that was. If you had to beg and pressure and push and holler at him every day for something, he don't care. That's the main thing. That's the end all be all about that one. But anyway, and if you didn't, talk to him. And that's all I'm saying is like it just depends on the relationship. That every relationship is not the same. And every relationship does not end the same. But yeah, that's just how it is. Maybe he was a good guy. And maybe he got a new woman because maybe you was messing up. Maybe he got a new woman because you and him just needed to be friends. Maybe he got a new woman because it's not the same as it used to be, and there's no way to fix it. So it's just different things. Anyway, that's it. Shantae, Brown Sugar Talk, Black Unicorns telling you in any relationship situation, please remember that it's probably not even you. And if it is, figure out what you have to fix and move on. That's all it is. And also just try to be happy for other people sometimes. Or not. It's up to you. Anyway, have a good day. Shantae Brown Sugar Talks under Black Unicorns. Be good. Be good. Be good.